Hey guys! I recently received a couple of DMs from some concerned hamster owners about an influencer on YouTube and their hamster care. So I figured I would do a reaction video and, if necessary, provide some advice. So the channel is Nikki and Gabi, and they have 9.5 million subscribers. That is a lot of power and influence over an audience. I don't know much about Nikki and Gabi. I have heard of them before, and I do know that Lennon the Bunny did do a reaction video to Gabi's rabbit care and gave her some advice. I don't know what happened with that, but the video I'm going to be reacting to is Opposite Twins Swap Different Adult Lifestyles, and I'm only going to watch the portion where the pets are shown. I should clarify before I get started with the video that this is not a hate video. This is just coming from someone who really loves hamsters and wants to see them getting the proper care they need.
Alright guys, so the next up is animal time. Gabi loves her animals. She has actually an entire room dedicated to her bunnies.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. The last time I saw Gabi's rabbit was in a store-bought cage, I think it was, so it's really nice to hear that she has a bunny room.
Okay, so here's the bunny barn. Nikki's been in here before, but she's never actually taken care of the bunnies.
Oh, he's eating out of my hand.
I spoke a little too soon. It's really nice that she has a bunny room, but she still has her rabbits in what appears to be a hutch. I don't know how large it is, it's hard to tell, but I also noticed the wire mesh, which really is not good, and it's really bad on the rabbit's hocks. And I know this isn't a rabbit video, but I just had to say that. Oh, the little hamster. It can be really frustrating sometimes when you know someone who has more income than you have such underwhelming pet care. So it appears that Gabi here has two 10-gallon aquariums. I'm assuming that there's one dwarf hamster in each one, but the setups are essentially just under bare minimum. 10-gallon aquariums just are not large enough for a hamster because hamsters actually need so many things to actually keep them enriched and stimulate their brains. The enclosures here really only have a wheel, a hideout, food, water, and bedding. And that's just not enough to have a happy, thriving hamster. If you guys noticed, the animal clips were really short and you couldn't see very much of anything besides the hamster's enclosure. And I think this is because of when Gabi first got her rabbit. She had a lot of advice and backlash thrown at her, which she then kind of shut down, and instead of looking into the advice people were providing, she then said that she just doesn't want to show her rabbit on camera anymore, which is a shame and really not a great way to improve anything. A really great example of this is Jenna Marbles, who had impulsively bought a hamster, and when her audience told her all of the proper hamster care, she right away the next day went out and bought all of the new and improved supplies so that their hamster ad could live an actual happy life. I know it can be really overwhelming when you are getting a lot of advice from your audience and some of it's really mean and harsh, or you just don't know who to believe. Then you should go out and research yourself these things and look into them, or join some of the communities. There are plenty of hamster and rabbit communities on things like Facebook, Instagram, and forums, and you can learn so much from them. Now, I'm not going to go and nitpick the enclosures Gabi has for her hamsters because I hate doing that, but I am going to tell you the things that I would improve on. The first thing is the cage size. I wouldn't recommend anything less than a 40-gallon aquarium. A 75-gallon or larger is definitely more preferred, and this allows you to provide more enrichment for your hamsters. Another thing is the bedding. The bedding type is awesome and safe. It is Carefresh, it's paper-based bedding, and that's great, but they definitely do need more bedding depth. Hamsters are burrowers, so they need to be able to actually burrow down. So I wouldn't recommend less than 6 inches of bedding, but 10 inches is more preferred. Another thing is accessories. I definitely would include more hideouts, some toys, and natural materials. I noticed there doesn't seem to be any type of natural materials for them to actually chew on or wear their teeth down, which is super important. So things like some wooden hideouts, cork logs, grapevine wood, birch logs, even cardboard can be great to add into the enclosure, as well as a sand bath is super important for a hamster. As for the wheels, the one wheel actually looks like a suitable size for a dwarf hamster, but the flying saucer, I would actually switch that out for a similar wheel like the other one. And just a quick simple tip is I know the water bottle stand can sometimes take up a lot of extra room, and instead you can actually hang your water bottles using industrial Velcro, and that way you can get rid of the stand and it kind of frees up a little bit of room. I highly doubt Gabi is ever going to watch or see this, but if there's any slight chance that she does, I am completely open to providing any hamster advice or answering any hamster questions, or even just recommending hamster products for your hamsters to get enrichment and be happy from. So yeah, guys, I know this video was short, but I just wanted to get this video out there because when big influencers like this show hamster care like that in their videos, a majority of the world already thinks that hamster care is supposed to look like that, and then it further perpetuates that when people continue to see hamster care like that when it's not proper hamster care, and we need to change that. So yeah, guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, crap. Okay, you sit nicely while mommy films. Okay? Lay down.